Hello, and welcome to today's presentation on Geographical Indications or GI. So, if you are curious about how certain products are tied to specific regions and what makes them so unique, you are in the right place. In this video, we are going to explore what geographical indications are, how they work, and why they are so important for producers, consumers, and even entire economies. So, let's dive in. Let's start by defining what exactly a geographical indication or GI is. A geographical indication is a sign or label used on products that have specific geographical origin and possess qualities, a reputation, or characteristics that are essentially linked to that location. For example, think about how the sparkling wine produced in the Champagne region of France can only be called Champagne. This labeling not only protects the integrity of the product but also ensures that consumers know they are getting an authentic product from a particular place. Now, why is this so important to protect the GI? First, GI protect traditional knowledge and cultural heritage. Many of these products are the result of unique expertise and resources that are specific to certain regions, often passed down through generations. By protecting these products with a GI label, we ensure that the heritage linked to them is preserved. For instance, consider Darjeeling, Darjeeling tea from India. The unique climate and geography of Darjeeling region give the tea a distinct flavor that cannot be replicated elsewhere. A GI label ensures that when you buy Darjeeling tea, you are getting the real deal, not a knockoff produced elsewhere. Now, we'll see the legal framework for GIs. Geographical indications are recognized globally under various international treaties, most notably the TRIPS Agreement, short for the Trade Related Aspects of Intellectual Property Rights Agreement. Under this agreement, member countries are required to provide protection for GIs within their legal system. Different countries have their own laws to register and protect GIs. In European Union, for example, protected designation of origin and PGI labels are used to distinguish products based on geographical location. In India, the GI Act was introduced in 1999 to offer legal protection to goods produced in specific region. The Lisbon Agreement of 1958 provides a strong insurance policy, intercontinental enrollment arrangement in geographical science. It ensured appellation of origin guarantee. It offered stronger protection for appellations. Now, the registration process of geographical indications in India. So, association or individuals or producer or any association or authority should represent the interest of producer of the goods concerned and file an affidavit as to how the applicant claims to represent their respective interest. The first step is application filing. Okay, so application must be made in triplicate. Application must be signed by applicant or his agent and must be accompanied by description of the case. Describe the special features and how those standards are maintained. 3 certified copies of GI related field maps. Description of the inspection structure if there is an area for regulating the use of GI. Provide details of all applicants with their address. If there are large number of manufacturers, then collective reference applications for all producers of goods and GI should be made. If registered, it should be indicated accordingly in the register. The application must be sent to a respective address in India. Step 2 and 3, preliminary examination and examination. The examiner will check the application for any deficiencies. The applicant should take measures in this regard within 1 month of communication. The content of the case description is evaluated by an advisory group of experts who will master the subject. Furnished will ascertain the correctness of the description. After that, an examination report will be issued. Step 4. Show cause notice. If the registrar has any objection to the application, he shall file such objection. Applicant must reply within 2 months or reply for a hearing. The decision will be duly communicated. If the applicant wants to appeal, he can request it within a month. The registrar also has right to withdraw an application if it is mistakenly accepted after giving it on the occasion of hearing. Step 5. Publication in Geographical Indication Journal. Every application within 3 months of acceptance will be published in the Geographical Indications Journal. Step 6. Resist registration. Any person opposing the GI application published in the journal can file a notice of protest within 3 months. The registrar will provide a copy of the notice to the applicant. Within 2 months, the applicant will send a copy of the counter statement. If he does not do so, he is believed to have dropped his application. Where a counterclaim has been filed, the registrar will serve a copy on the person giving notice of the protest. Thereafter, both parties will lay their respective evidence through affidavits and supporting documents. After this, the date of hearing of the case will be fixed. Step 7. Registration of application. Where an application for GI has been accepted, the registrar will register the geographical indication. If the date of filing the application after being registered will be considered as a date of registration, the registrar will issue a certificate to the applicant with the seal of Geographical Indication Registry. Step 8. Renewal of application. A registered GI will be valid for 10 years and can be renewed on the payment of a renewal fee. Step 9. Additional security for notified goods. So an application can be made to the registrar for respective goods which are notified by central government for additional protection for the registration of GI in the form of GI 9. There will be 3 copies of the case details and 3 copies of the issued notification. The applications will be made jointly by the registered owner of the Geographical Indication India and jointly by all the producers of Geographical Indication. Step 10. Appeal. Any person who is aggrieved by an order or decision may prefer an appeal to the Intellectual Property Appellate Board, that is IPAB, within 3 months. Validity of registration. The registrar's certificate of registration serves as initial proof that geographical indication was properly registered. Without further evidence of original production, it is admissible as sole evidence in all courts and before the appellate board. Now, rights and benefits of GI. Geographical indications offer numerous benefits, both economically and culturally, to the regions and communities that hold them. Some of the key advantages include economic benefits. So products with status often fetch higher prices due to their unique qualities, origin, and authenticity. Consumers are willing to pay more for goods that have guaranteed origin and specific attributes. Then protection of cultural heritage, preservation of traditional knowledge. GIs help in safeguarding traditional methods of production, farming, or crafting, ensuring that these practices are maintained for future generations. Promotion of regional identity. GIs often promote local heritage, encouraging pride in the cultural and historical significance of the products. Boost to local economy. Employment opportunities. By promoting local industries, GIs can generate employment in rural areas, particularly in agriculture, handicrafts, and small scale industries. Consumer trust, authenticity, and quality assurance. GIs guarantee that products are authentic and meet certain quality standards. I'll see the case of Odisha and West Bengal. So it is a very interesting case. Odisha and West Bengal have fought bitter battles over Rasgulla. Both sides had great precedents to present over this debate. West Bengal argued that Rosogola was given birth by Bengalis. They claimed that it was contrived in the year 1868 by the legendary Kolkata based confectioner Nobin Chandra Das. They said that N.C. Das made Rosogolas by boiling a rounded mix of chenna and semolina in sugar syrup. In 1930, his son Krishna Chandra Das, famously known as K.C. Das, introduced vacuum packing for better preservation of the sweets. Over the following decades, this family instituted various companies for the manufacture and selling of sweets. His descendants claim that he was the original creator of the recipe of Rasagolla. But according to another theory, it was claimed that he only modified the traditional Odisha Rasgulla recipe. Many claims were that Portuguese who had come to India started to experiment with Chena, and what and that is how Rasagolla was created in West Bengal for the first time. Pritha Sen, an extensive researcher in the culinary traditions of Bengal, added that most Bengali families in the 18th century had cooks employed from Odisha. It is likely that they brought the recipe with them. Odisha argued that the Rasagola is believed to have originated back in the 11th century and associated with the story of Lord Jagannath pacifying an angry goddess Lakshmi with a sweet which today in Odisha is called Rasagola. The word also finds mention in works of Balram Das, a 15th century poet. It is believed that the temple priest, priest taught the villagers of Pahala the art of curdling excess milk, and that started Odisha's journey of making varieties of rasagolla and other chenna sweets. On July 30, the day of Niladri Vijaya in 2015, the hashtag Rasagolla Dibasa celebrated the sweet's Odia origin. Bengali experts argue to this, saying that Rasagolla couldn't have had existed in India until the 17th century when the Portuguese brought recipes for curdling milk. Until then, Indian sweets were made of khoya and not the cottage cheese that is Chena. Nevertheless, curdled milk would not have been offered to the deity at all. Now, who, when, and how? There were many other theories, stories, and myths that claim that origins of Rasgulla by both the states. Many historians opine that Rasgulla is a symbol of all things in Bengali. In November 2017, West Bengal was awarded the GI tag for Rasgulla. There was a lot of joy and happiness among Bengalis, so much that the state government decided to declare 14th November 2018 as Rasgulla Divas. Odisha's government filed a petition and their efforts bore fruit on July 29, 2019, when Odisha's Rasagolla too got the GI tag. Odisha's Rasagolla is very soft feel, juicy and non-chewy with reddish texture variety and can be swallowed without any teeth pressure. The Bengali Rasagolla is circular in shape, milky white in color and basically spongy yet chewy. Both have their unique traits and unique identity that differentiates them from one another. The battle over the origin of food products for the purpose of obtaining GI tags has been reported all over the world. There have been battles among the other countries for food products, one such being the dish named kimchi. Okay, so you can Google about it. As globalization progresses, many local cultures sometimes feel nervous about losing their products to others. The battle between Odisha and West Bengal may have come to draw, but the war over Rasgulla's original origin will continue for many more years to come. In the end, no matter what, the result says Rasgulla from anywhere will taste just as sweet as others. Now we'll see some famous GI indications in India. So Darjeeling tea is there. So one of the most famous GI tag product from India, known for its distinctive flavor and quality. Then there's basmati rice, famous aromatic rice from northern India, including regions of Punjab, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh. Nagpur orange, a well-known variety of orange that is juicy and sweet. Then we have Malabar pepper, famous for its robust flavor and spice content. Then we have Kashmiri saffron, considered the finest quality saffron in the world, known for its aroma, color, and medicinal property. Kolhapuri chappal from Maharashtra's Kolhapur is traditionally handmade leather sandals known for their durability and ethnic design. In conclusion, geographical indications are a powerful tool for preserving cultural heritage, ensuring products' authenticity, and boosting local economies. Whether you are a producer, consumer, or simply someone interested in intellectual property rights, the GIs play an important role in shaping the way we interact with products from specific regions. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for more content on law, intellectual property, and economic issues. If you have any question about geographical indication or suggestions for future topics, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you so much. Bye bye.